First things first is our color corrector, but I'm gonna be skipping that part of me applying the color corrector because it's been so long and I've been doing the same thing all over around. So let's keep on to the good thing. I'll be straight away going to my primer. The primer that I'm gonna be using today is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow primer, and I have been so excited about this. I really love this. It's such a glowy primer, best for the dewy looks. I'm going to be using this today. As you know, in my previous video I mentioned of getting this, and I finally got my hands on it. I pre-ordered it from a page, and this is just the best thing that has ever happened to me. So let's apply it. So see, this is such a nice primer. It is so glowy, you can see it on my hands itself. Now let's blend it. This is the most amazing primers I have ever seen in my whole life of doing makeup. But I have one of the nastiest pimple right now on my face. Such a bad vibe it is, but anyway, it can't stop me from making this video. But for a more dewy look is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Well, as you know, this is again my favorite. Let's apply it right now. Again, it's inside my hair, but no one. Dewy product, which is this Say Super Glow Gel. Such an amazing one. Now again, I'm gonna be using my fingers for this, not a beauty blender. See, this is such a game changer when it comes doing a dewy look. You can see my skin is already glowing. Just ignore this thing on my face. It's such a bad vibe. Time for my favorite foundation, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is a lifesaver for me. It hides all my hyperpigmentation, and I felt like that. Well, this is the best purchase I ever did. This is my holy grail foundation for sure. This is a holiday look, but I'm aiming for a natural skin look. And if you're getting any noises from behind, that's because I'm again watching Never Have I Ever from the first. I just like, hearing the noise of it as my background. Now let's blend it. Okay. So now it's time for my Tarte concealer. This is a new concealer that I got for myself yesterday. This is in the shade Fair. Well, the reason that I bought the shade Fair is because I like having a bright under eye, so that is why I bought this color. This is an amazing one actually. I'm in love with this. Just a small amount, don't want too much of it. And also on this portion. And just over here. But I think this is a very light shade for me. I should change this. For pigmentation area, I'm going to be using this NARS concealer at first. After that, I'm going to be using the Tarte one again. So let's use the NARS one right now. The only reason why I use a lighter shade for this portion is because I have high pigmentation and don't want my makeup looking, all ashy. Taking the Tarte one again, using a tiny bit. That's it. Now time for my eyeshadow. I'm thinking of something in a gold and shimmery or silver shimmery. So I'm gonna go with this flower nose palette. This is such an amazing one. You can just look at it. I'm taking this one. Just a tiny bit. Because you know I told you that I wanted a little natural. Now I'm gonna be taking this gold one. Again a tiny bit. Add it in the middle. Let's spread it all out. So this was the eyes, and I'm gonna go for my inner portion of the eyes using this Dior Backstage palette and this shade. Over it on my eye, just like this. I'm gonna be using a little bit of black on these portions. Just a small amount, not a lot. Just like this. Just, you know, give that smoky kind of look. But also not a very dark one. Yes. So let me set my makeup using my Charlotte Tilbury Compact. Just a small amount on this area and on my T-zone. Let's use a bronzer. So this is the bronzer I'm going to be using. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Sun-Kissed Bronzer. Blushes. So at first I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Cheek to Cheek blush palette. You know, this actually gives you a glowy look instead of a pinkish look. Other than that, this is a really nice one. My eyes are not finished, by the way. I still have to put on mascara and probably a liner, but I'm not feeling a liner kind of a day today. For another blush, I am using my One Size Cheek Clapper. This is the One Size one. This is the cheek clapper, and this is the shade that I'm going to be using. Just take a look. Just like this. I like putting it on using my fingers because I like a really good amount. Just like this. A little bit more. You know, you can never go wrong with, you know, using a lot of blush. You know, one time I actually applied a lot of blush and I actually forgot to blend it, and then I went out and it was so hilarious. I'm just gonna be going with it with my fingers, not any beauty blender or stuff. Blush is this Rare Beauty one. This is the Melting Vulnerable blush. This is again my favorite shade and I love using my fingers. See, this is just giving me a dewy look, and I love, well, now you know that I love a dewy look. My bed is a mess, all my makeup is over there, and I'm here getting ready with you guys. A little bit over here. Now for highlighter, I'm using this Rare Beauty Enlighten highlighter. And now put it on. Again, using my fingers to blend it. Using this Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand. I think I'm gonna be needing a beauty blender after all. Or not, maybe. No, I think using our fingers gives us a much more nice and smooth coverage than any beauty blender does. Okay, my makeup is dewy enough, I think. Now it's time for a lipstick, and I'm thinking of going with this red lipstick from MAC. This is in the shade Diva. Such a nice shade. I'm gonna be using this Sephora lip plumper for my lips. So went off camera, I did my eyes, so I'm gonna using my favorite, which I was waiting for so long. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara. I have been waiting for this for so long. I actually pre-ordered it from a page. Just for a better look, you guys can understand how good is this mascara. Now, time for my eyebrows. Just going with this mascara. I know my brows are not perfect, like I don't know how to do my brows, so I just go with this mascara. Using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel to make it all in place. So now the last step is setting my makeup, and I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush